You pop out of a dingy dormitory in the Squid Game facility. The pink jumpsuit they hand you might look fashionable on a runway, but the moment you catch your reflection, you cringe. You can't help but wish you looked like some intimidating enforcer instead of a walking bottle of Pepto-Bismol. But fashion is the least of your concerns. Your real problems are the frontman and his VIP overlords. These masked figures inspect you like your meat at a butcher shop. If you show weakness, emotion, or independent thinking, you're out, or worse. Luckily, you're compliant enough to pass. They assign you a geometric mask, circle, triangle, or square, reducing your entire identity to a shape. Training begins immediately. The frontman doesn't waste time on niceties. Your existence is compressed into a few brutal weeks of service. If you're lucky, you might survive until the end of the games without being executed for some minor infraction. To the organization, you and your fellow guards are merely tools. Even the food reminds you of your status, bland, utilitarian meals engineered to provide just enough nutrition to keep you functioning. It looks like industrial waste and tastes worse. Every bite makes you long for something from your old life. Anything would be better than this slop. The indoctrination begins immediately. The highest honor a guard can achieve is absolute loyalty to the game. They drill this into you until it becomes second nature. By the time training ends, you're given a loaded gun and ordered to execute anyone who breaks the rules. The frontman's twisted justice ensures weak guards don't get second chances. Before sending you to police the games, they slap a mask on your face that's too tight and restricts your breathing. No wonder guards sometimes miss their shots. You can barely see or breathe in this thing. The facility's atmosphere is soul-crushing, endless fluorescent lighting casting a harsh, clinical glare that makes everything look like a morgue. It never changes, never stops, slowly draining your humanity day after day. Your first execution happens during the honeycomb game. Nothing prepares you for it. Training was one thing, but actually killing someone? That's a different monster entirely. Your gunshot echoes through the air, and a life ends at your hand. As the games progress, you start feeling used. The organization depends on you for their entertainment, then will dispose of you when it's over. The frontman remains cold and distant. He fights behind you, never alongside you. You're just another pink uniform with a geometric face to him. No name, no identity, no value beyond your function. The marble game changes something in you. Watching a player sacrifice himself for his elderly partner ignites a flicker of compassion in your chest. But you cannot show it. You maintain your robotic demeanor as human tragedy unfolds before you and another piece of your humanity dies. After each game, the hollow feeling grows. The players who showed kindness are now gone because of you. Yet the guilt churning in your chest has nowhere to go. The threat of your own execution overrides any impulse toward mercy or rebellion. You hate your reflection now. Behind that mask is a murderer, but the organization doesn't care about your guilt. They just give you new orders and expect obedience. The staff quarters become your only respite. There, you're just another shape, another anonymous guard drowning in regret. You contemplate stealing prize money despite knowing it means death. During off hours, you haunt the maintenance corridors where cameras don't reach. That's where you meet them. Another guard with kind eyes who don't flinch at your sorry state. They must be crazy to approach you, but this person is planning an escape. They feed you hope of a normal life and speak to you like you're a human. Their name is Player 29, a former guard who infiltrated the current games. For the first time since arriving, someone makes you feel like more than a geometric shape. To them, you're not just another enforcer, you're a person. You feel something besides fear and guilt. You want to be better, not for the organization, but for yourself. It's hope. Dangerous, forbidden hope. The organization doesn't tolerate independent thought in its drones. When security cameras catch you whispering with Player 29, they storm your quarters and drag you away.
Don't wait up,
the frontman says coldly through his mask. You've executed players and survived psychological torture, but this betrayal breaks you completely. Your punishment? Serving under the VIP's personal bodyguard, a man whose temper makes the glass bridge game look safe. You've heard he shot a guard for coughing during dinner and executed a worker for making eye contact. 6 feet of pure sadism in an expensive suit. He makes you clean bloodstains with your toothbrush while players die nearby. Escape is impossible. The facility is an inescapable island. The worst part is reliving the game's horrors. He forces you to watch recordings from previous years, analysing the entertainment value of each death. Kind of like working for an extra messed up Mr. Beast. You serve through an entire new season of moral crimes and fear. Fresh recruits arrive and veterans disappear, reassigned to menial tasks or quietly disposed of. It's like watching your species go extinct. You almost wish for the same fate. Then comes the final game, and the frontman selects you to oversee it. The responsibility for these last deaths weighs on you like a concrete suit. Player screams keep you awake at night, along with nightmares about someone called Player 456. Life isn't entirely miserable. You play cards during breaks and occasionally escort VIPs. But everything comes crashing down when a player discovers the organ harvesting operation and exposes it all. Sirens blare as a man in a green tracksuit tears through your carefully constructed world. And then silence. As the facility explodes in scandal and exposure, you feel something long forgotten: relief. The pink uniform that wants to find you now lies discarded on the floor, a symbol of how easily systems can transform ordinary people into instruments of cruelty, while making them victims of the very same system they enforce.